Today, I will be talking about the top 5 coasters that Kings Island should add. Kings Island is one of my home parks and one of the most popular parks in the country. I would say it's one of the best amusement parks in the United States with its combination of a well-rounded coaster lineup and a nice atmosphere. Kings Island has gone almost 5 years without a major coaster, and I'm here to talk about which coasters will fill the gap in Kings Island's lineup. At the last spot is a Vekoma launch coaster. This would be an amazing ride, but there are others that would be better. Vekoma coasters have amazing airtime and some floaty inversions that would be one of the first Vekoma thrill coasters in the western side of the world. Kings Island would probably go all out and buy one of the bigger models, or maybe a custom layout that Vekoma doesn't do that often. But the only thing is that the Vekoma vests might be a problem because I've heard that they're not very good, but a Vekoma launch coaster would be an amazing launch coaster to add to round out Kings Island's coaster lineup. Next up is a Mack LSM coaster. The Mack launch coaster would be a very good addition to Kings Island if it were to happen. I know the launches aren't very good, but everything else is really good. Macks have some good inversions, which Kings Island do need more of. And the inversions have versatility because they can be hang time filled or whippy. And Mack has shown that they can sprinkle in good airtime in many of their coasters. This will solve many gaps in Kings Island's lineup and make it virtually perfect. But there are 3 that I would argue that would make Kings Island a top theme park in the world. At the 3rd spot is a Vekoma tilt coaster. Out of all the coasters on the list, this one might be surprised, but I don't think it's too far out of reach. Kings Island just added a Vekoma family boomerang, so I don't think a large-scale Vekoma is unrealistic. A tilt coaster would be awesome here, especially in the old Vortex plot of land. Having the first tilt coaster in the United States would be a big marketing thing that Kings Island could do, and the ride would be otherworldly. Having a potential 150-foot plus first drop at a 90-degree angle would be amazing for this park. A 90-degree drop is one of the things that Kings Island doesn't have, and a Vekoma tilt coaster would fit perfectly here. And the mix of airtime and inversions that Vekoma is known for would be a world-class ride. Number 2 is a RMC Hybrid. This would most likely be a ground-up hybrid since I don't believe that Mystic or the Beast would be turned, since Mystic is pretty new and the Beast is so iconic. And Racer, I believe, just not being big enough for the RMC transformation. This would be perfect, especially if they put it in the leftover Son of Beast plot and called it Son of Beast Awakening or something. And if they made it 218 feet, it would pay homage to Son of Beast, and it would be a new RMC record that they could market to the public. And obviously, RMCs are great rides with a mix of airtime and inversions that would be very welcome here. The coaster I would want to see the most at Kings Island is a Mack Extreme Spinner. I already talked about the Mack LSM coaster being a great option for Kings Island's next coaster, but I think the Mack Extreme Spinner would be that much better of a fit. Kings Island is in need for another launch coaster, and this would be the best fit out of all the coasters listed so far. The spinning on this coaster would be unique since there are no other spinning coasters in the park and really close by. And I've heard how great the spinning coasters are and believe that if it was added, it would be the top 10 coaster in the world that people have been saying this park deserves. And a Mack Extreme Spinner would cement Kings Island as a must-go park up there with Cedar Point, Magic Mountain, and many other theme parks around the world. Thanks for watching. Vote on my community tab since that's where I get most of my ideas from, and I like getting video ideas that you guys want to watch, but other than that, have a good day.